Hey folks, Pauline here. So it's been 3 months since I brought home my very first flock of chicks. So today I thought I'd share an honest beginner's review. What's been easier than expected, what's been a surprise, and what no one tells you before you bring home chickens. Number one, the poop. So much poop. I had read about it, but the reality is next level. They poop everywhere. They poop in the coop. They poop on the ramp. They poop in the run. They poop on their watering dish. They poop on their food dish. Literally everywhere they poop. So, actually, I have two tips. One tip I have is to have a designated pair of shoes that you wear when you go in the coop. So that way you don't have chicken poop on everything. The other tip I have is to sprinkle dried herbs and flowers. You can buy them pre-mixed or mix your own, whatever you like. I use some of the herbs from my garden, just fresh, like right into the coop. But it does make the actual coop part of the run tractor setup I have. It actually doesn't smell bad. There's lots of poop all the time, but it actually doesn't smell bad. Number two is how much I worry about them. I didn't expect to get as attached to them. And, every night I look out to make sure that they've gotten into the coop to go to sleep. And I admit I have gone out in the middle of the night to check that they're okay. So that was a bit of a surprise to me. They really have become part of the family. So a tip I have for that would be to, if you're like me, bit of a worrier, set up a camera. There's lots of, Nest cameras. I think they actually even have chicken cameras, but set it up. It just makes it easy to just quickly check on them that everything's fine. Number three is how chatty they are. I don't have a rooster. We're not allowed to have roosters in my township. So I didn't expect to hear them very much, but they squawk and cluck all day long. And actually it is really, really sweet to listen to. I really like to hear the noise that they make. Number four is how fast they learn and how much they love routine. So they are shockingly smart and they know where their food's coming. They know what treats are coming. And I just was surprised how much they have their own little routine and they kind of know what to expect and what's going on. Number five, they have big personalities. Each one of them has their own unique personality, and I definitely have one that is the leader, and they're just expressive, curious, and they are funny to watch. Number six is dust baths are spa days for chickens. So chickens love a dust bath. I knew that they did, but I didn't realize that how much they loved it. And seeing how much they loved rolling around in the dirt, I ended up buying like an actual dust bath product. I think it's like volcanic ash or something. But they really, really do enjoy it. And it does help them to clean their feathers and keep mites off of them and things like that. Number seven is chickens need entertainment. I didn't really realize that chickens get bored, but they do get bored. And when they're bored, they start to pick on each other. And so you need to give them some entertainment, especially I don't have a huge run. They don't free range. So what I like to do is a couple things. One, I have a chicken tractor. So I do like to move the chicken tractor often for them so that they can peck around at fresh grass. Number two is I've put in some extra little perch logs and I change them up a little bit so they're just a little bit different. I also hang for them lettuce or greens, and so they have to kind of jump to peck at them. And actually for Halloween we did you scrape off part of the pumpkin and they'll like peck a jack-o'-lantern for you, and they worked on that for a long time. So really do think about what you can do to keep them occupied, especially if they do not have like a whole space to run around in. Number 8 is how relaxing they are to watch. I didn't think that. They are just, something about them is really peaceful to watch. They peck around, their little clucking, their little feathers blowing in the wind is really cute. Often I get up in the morning and I have my coffee and I just watch them, and it's really peaceful. It's really relaxing. It is definitely like a garden therapy. So number 9 is how easy they are. I really was worried when I had put in the order for the chickens and I was talking to people I knew that had chickens, and I was just worried that I didn't know what to do or what was it going to be like. And gosh, they really are easy. As once you get their food, water, um, their coop is predator proof. They have some space to scratch around. They really take care of themselves, and they are so routine driven. They want to go up in their coop at the same time every night, and I have an automatic door that just closes down for them. So really, they are really not much work at all. So, final thoughts. 3 months in, would I get chickens again? Absolutely. They are easy to care for. They are hilarious. They make the garden feel more alive, and they're peaceful. So I think when you weigh out the little bit of extra work I have in the garden with having the chickens and the eggs I will eventually get, I think in the end it is worth getting chickens. So if you're thinking about getting chickens, do it. Start small, give them enough space to run around, and you'll learn as you go. It's a lot less work than I thought it was going to be, and it is well worth it. Thanks for watching, and if you got chickens too, let me know in the comments what surprised you the most when you first got them. Bye for now.